On June 28th, 2025, two very different boxing paths will collide in a highly anticipated matchup. Jake Paul, the internet sensation turned professional fighter, will go head-to-head with Julio Cesar Chavez Jr., a former world champion and son of a Mexican boxing legend. This 10-round cruiserweight bout is not just a test of skill, but a battle of reputations, mindsets, and legacies. Jake Paul entered boxing as an outsider, a social media celebrity with millions of followers and zero ring credibility. But through persistence, focused training, and a string of victories, he's gradually earned a place in the conversation, with 9 professional wins to his name, including against notable former MMA fighters. Jake has proven that he's more than a sideshow. He brings power, confidence, and a clear hunger to prove himself against anyone who doubts him. For Jake, this fight is not just another win. Facing him is Julio Cesar Chavez Jr., a fighter whose career has been filled with highs and lows. As a former WBC middleweight champion, he once stood near the top of the sport. Yet inconsistency, questionable motivation, and failed weight cuts have cast a shadow over his achievements. Still, his experience is undeniable. Chavez Jr. has shared his ring with high-level opponents and possesses ring IQ and technique that only come from years of training and fighting. For him, this bout is more than a comeback. It's about reclaiming pride and silencing the critics who have long written him off. The matchup is a classic case of youth versus experience. Jake Paul has explosive power, relentless energy, and the momentum of a rising career. Chavez Jr., in contrast, offers timing, ring control, and deep-rooted knowledge of boxing fundamentals. If the fight ends quickly, Jake may be the one standing tall. But if it stretches into the deeper rounds, Chavez's composure and conditioning could turn the tide in his favor. This fight isn't just about winning. It's about identity. One man is trying to prove that he can stand shoulder to shoulder with the best, despite his unorthodox entry into the sport. The other is fighting to protect a name that has meant something in boxing for generations. When they step into the ring, it's not just fists that will be tested. It's ambition, legacy, and personal truth. Only one will walk away with the upper hand. And whether that's the relentless newcomer or the fallen champion depends on who wants it more and who's willing to suffer.